JorDan has picked Black Forest this time. So he's feeling pretty confident. And he's got Vietnamese again. So maybe we can see paper money coming into play. I know I was looking down on paper money that game. Hera was as well. He was in my chat. And it turned out to be really, really effective in that game.
Yeah, he also picked Bohemians and Portuguese. Portuguese likely for Cavasan though, but I think Bohemians making a good argument to be picked. And I think Vietnamese could be the Land Madness civilization. Oh, okay. wait, we were already in the game, so yeah, I can stop speculating about civs for Land Madness. I'm actually looking at it. I still was like, maybe he picks Vietnamese for Land Madness.
You're just out gaming yourself, dude.
Yeah.
You're thinking too hard. JorDan, we're looking at his map generation here for Land Madness, playing as the Incas, so he will start with 25 population space, which can be really nice on the 9ville starts, getting those 2 houses for free. That's 20 pop versus a normal 10 for another civilization. And he's got a good map, man. He's got the berries back, he's got a woodline back, he's got a gold back. It's a beautiful generation for JorDan here. Nicov also has a good gen, but his gold is forward.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, this is going to be a pretty interesting one. Japanese, probably one of the most underexplored civilizations that we have right now. Those CAs doing +2 attack against skirmishers and crossbows, I don't think we really know what that means yet.
I don't think so either. I've seen people hard commit onto them and it just not work out. But I think it's more of... It's less that the CA aren't super effective and more of that they don't know what else to complement the CA with yet.
Do we need to complement them though? Like we saw it from Tado yesterday. He played CA for a very long time and basically won the game. He finished the game, adding some knights, light cav later on, but I think the CA alone already did a lot of damage.
I mean, maybe. It like you said, it's just not figured out yet. It's not labbed out fully. The +2 is definitely very good, especially against civs that might not get that 3rd armor upgrade on their skirmishers. Can be really powerful. It's like fighting up against skirms that have no armor at all with CA in the late game. So that's very, very strong. But Feudal Age on the way for both. Slightly faster here for Nicov, who has gone up with Loom, 17 population. And JorDan is going up 18 population here with the Incas, and he has Loom as well. And it's funny that we have to look on whether people have Loom anymore, because Hera's kind of changed open maps a little bit with how late he delays that tech.
Yeah, I think people might go into more frushing again, right? It slowed down a bit, but I think something like drushing becomes more efficient. You're like forcing a lot of reaction from your opponent, and they have to play quite awkwardly if they're on the way to Feudal Age and suddenly 2 militia are arriving.
So Nicov does not go for the infantry approach with Japanese. He's going to wall, and he's going for a stable. And that might be because he feels like that's a better matchup versus the Incas. He's actually taking the fight against the Eagle here. Oh. And it looks like he's going to win that fight. So that's a nice clear up immediately. JorDan can add a 2nd Eagle from his barracks. But Nicov may be choosing to go for this approach because his gold is so far forward there and not in the back of his base.
Yeah, might be an option. He also might think, okay, Man-at-Arms people have been getting really good against those and really gotten good defenses in. The thing is, JorDan losing the Eagle, he's now really blind. He sends that Spearman out, trying to find something, but that one is slow, and, well, we'll be quite fortunate if he finds Nicov quickly.
Love the walls here from JorDan, or from Nicov. Really committing onto them, sending a 2nd villager out there. If you're going to wall, you might as well commit to it, right? You don't want anything to sneak in there. You still, you're pretty sure that your opponent hasn't gone for a couple militia or men-at-arms, but still no clarification on that. And now Eagle and Skirmisher from JorDan not going to be doing so well against the scouts, especially if the Skirmisher is out of position.
Yeah, and Nicov didn't really know if JorDan was maybe playing some men-at-arms. Kind of unlikely, because then militia would have been closer to the Eagle. So I'm a bit surprised that he actually forced those walls down with 3 villages at the same time, when he knew that the Spearman was still at home early on.
It's a safe play. It doesn't hurt you that much. And he's looking like he can keep producing villagers. Still has a bunch of berries left. Has 5 farms up already. It's a good approach from Nicov. He's coming into JorDan's base, but JorDan's done the work already with the walls, and JorDan should be fairly secure. He's even got walls set up once he's overforged that fruit bush. I think the villagers will automatically go over there. So really solid stuff here from both in the early stages as Nicov now goes for an archer range. And you can see the way he wants to extend outwards for that gold at the front, putting that archer range a little bit more forward. And where does JorDan go? He goes to the left side where Nikov's walls already are. So the walls are paying off.
Yeah, and like JorDan, the question is like, will he think? Berries. Oh, perfect. No!
She goes and finishes the wall. He had it shift clicked.
But the scouts away.
And the scouts pulled away at the last second.
What? I think he tried to get a better fighting position. I'm not sure if JorDan saw that even. That was really fortunate for him.
A happy coincidence there that Nicov clicked back. Nikov's still patrolling around with the scouts. He's going to start adding in some range units. Blacksmith coming in here. And this strikes me as a game that might now be a race to Castle Age.
Well, with that open gold of Nicov, technically JorDan could do some more damage. But JorDan might also think, well, if I'm just getting Castle Age without taking any damage and can play Mass Eagles, I won't be too unhappy.
Ooh, a bit sloppy from Nicov to take a couple hits there from the spear, but still has a decent presence forward. And JorDan will go for a second barracks.
Yep.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the market come up soon from him too.
Yeah, he doesn't really need a tower, right? Everything is so defensively, and he's only facing some skirmishes that selling the 200 stones absolutely on the cards.
Do you think Nicov should keep producing scouts here, or do you think his focus should be Castle Age? Because he just got fletching for his skirms. And if JorDan keeps adding in Eagles in Feudal Age, he might have an issue with that forward gold.
I think if you go for scouts, you kind of want to go for Bloodlines as well. Seeing that much army out, I wouldn't mind a big scout commitment. But the map, then again, is just so good in the back that maybe Castle Age is just the way to go.
Yeah, it looks like he's focusing on Castle Age, and he's trying to buy himself enough time. So far, pretty good micro here from Nicov to take out those spearmen. And the Eagles are focused on the skirmishers, so that means free hits for the scouts.
Yeah.
3 Eagles in the queue, but they produce so slowly in the Feudal Age. And the spearman goes down. So now JorDan has to be careful with this army, and he can't really push forward with his own.
Nicov using the market already. Sold his 200 stone. JorDan only now starting to build his. Overchop on the wood line, not happening. And, well, that will be a bit of annoyance. I would be really surprised if we see that will, though.
Yeah. On the berries again? How surprised would you be, Nilly?
Call me surprised.
Okay, surprised. Thank you for the recap there. This is good pressure from Nicov. He's buying himself so much time, and he's going to be up first. He could also delay the market, maybe, which could hurt, but good quick walls from JorDan. And he will be up at around the same time as Nicov. Villagers now fighting off the scouts. That's going to be potentially another dead villager unless he can get it behind the others. Yep.
Nice.
My man is dead.
Yeah, nice snipe there. Villager was bugging out a bit. Skirmishers could finish off the job. And those skirms and scouts will never find anything. Now the big question mark, what are we going for? And to my surprise, Nicov adds second stable.
Goes Knights. Wants to go Knights. He still has a couple scouts around. He can maybe upgrade to Light Cab. Forging on the way in. His food eco, though, only 12 farms. And he only has that gold at the front, which is going to be really rough to fully saturate with villagers and keep double stable Knight production coming out.
JorDan sending 2 villagers on stone. That's a bit surprising to me. Like triple barracks.
He sold his stone, right? So if he wants extra TCs, maybe he's getting a little bit greedy now.
But without scouting there, like the natural way would just to be buying your 100 stone back a bit later if you wanted to.
Here comes Seville. It's going to be a forward siege follow-up here. from JorDan. Maybe even a forward monastery if you know your opponent's going double stable.
He doesn't see the second stable. Only now gets the confirmation in. Now sees the second stable.
Yep.
Is that
Such an interesting wall from Nicov, but I like it. It's like segmenting his economy, right?
Yeah. That's not how Land Madness should be played, but, well, he's just making the best out of the map.
JorDan's 15 seconds away from Castle Age. Nicov will reach first, and I think it's going to be
A monastery.
nice for Nicov to get there first, but he's going to feel a little bad that JorDan's right there behind him with the army numbers that he already has. The Eagle Mass is already there,
Yeah.
and he's just now starting to queue Knights, and he still only has 11 on food.
Will be tricky. 11 on wood there as well. Indeed, monastery opening. I think some more. Oh, he goes for a monastery, but is that really like that's mainly to convert your own knights back, or what is he achieving with that?
I don't know. Maybe healing is what he's thinking. You're going to take the fights and then have to heal up afterwards. It's a difficult situation. Also, if he knows the forward is there from JorDan, which he does, maybe he could be thinking already about like a redemption play or something along those lines with the monks. He is floating quite a bit of gold.
Maybe Atonement to begin it off, but not really. I think for now it's
Not
just
against Eagles.
yeah. Mass Knights should be the way to go. Technically, the Japanese could have also thought about longswords.
Potentially, right? But longswords is such a defensive play.
Well, he is defending.
He is, but it's a bigger investment than the monks, it feels like.
I mean more like instead of the knights, right? You can also produce them in feudal age already.
Incas get slingers, though.
True.
Against
that's
Mayans
tough.
and Aztecs, it's okay, but Incas have that infantry
the
counter, and there we go, and gets another villager. Knight gets converted, though, and Nicov is now in a position where he needs to defend this gold. That monk is out of faith. Should die to the knight.
Okay, that's important. That's really big. And you will take that if you are Nicov.
Yep. And Nicov killed a vill behind while that was happening. And he might even kill this forward villager. Oh, he shouldn't have pulled him away. Should have committed on that one, I think.
I think he can go for it again. Knight from the left-hand side. He sees it. Boink.
Dead. Good use of the mobility. Has the monks behind to heal the villagers and heal the knights. And he's still got those 4 knights forward.
Look how he's like moving around, trying to kill the new
mobility so well.
Yeah, that's so sick. Not taking any
Nicov
hits.
is moving like 3 different groups at the same time. Now sees that monk in there, tries to dive in with the knight.
No
Gets
conversion!
the monk before the conversion, and he escapes with the knight. Weasels his way out of that fight. Nikov's doing a fantastic job here.
So good. I think he can take the fight. Low HP ones could be microed back. Oh, this is good for Nicov. Now some healing.
Only +1 armor for those eagles, too.
Oh, one knight of extending a bit, but that's still good for Nicov.
Really, really solid for Nicov. Damn, dude. Is housed at 60 population, but he's got a lot of knights forward, and JorDan just doesn't have the Eagle Mass that he needs. No sanctity on the monks is tough, as we saw earlier. And now Nicov even converts an eagle.
That's good
That's
against...
a monk sniping machine right there.
yeah, and Monk pops out, but Eagle is out of position.
Nicov extending now for the other gold, because he's running out. Oh, boy.
Takes the fight. Oh, boy, that's a big one.
Nicov to take, I think. He's got the hill. He's going to clear up some eagles. He's got to win this fight, otherwise he's dead. He has to win this fight, otherwise he's dead, and he's winning the fight, and he's healing up his knights behind. And I only see 1, 2, 3 knight bodies in that entire area.
That's sick.
Oh, boy.
41 to 18 KD. That was such a good fight. Like, the downhill damage that he did there was beautiful.
Really great use of the mobility. He didn't lose any knights while he was massing behind. Now he goes out to stone, maybe think about another TC. JorDan does have stone in the bank, so he can go for that TC. And Nicov is going to heal up the knights, clear up this monastery, maybe even grab that relic. And yeah, just a wonderful defense from Nicov. Pikeman coming in for JorDan. Second town center coming in for JorDan, but Nicov has the eco lead.
Time to switch to CA, I believe, here for Nicov. He's heavily on gold, he was heavily on wood. this is the time. You already have an archer range, you have bloodlines, you have fletching. It feels so natural for you, and it like JorDan has to switch into pikemen here. So CA just feels like such a natural choice now.
He's going light cav to snipe the monks.
Okay, good start.
So that maybe will tell you that CA isn't on the cards.
That's so weird though, because you don't even know that your opponent has another monastery at home. Would feel natural though. I'm a bit surprised that JorDan didn't build a monastery at home.
I think Nicov is just looking at his wood count and thinking like, I can't go CA here.
Oh,
I need to use my wood to secure this gold. Look at how weird these walls are, man. One step at a time. One tile at a time. And he's healed all the knights back up. These knights have 23 kills.
That's sick.
And full HP now.
Yeah.
Maximum value.
Oh, and JorDan? Oh no. That's a group with eagles through the center? That could be just 3-4 dead eagles without achieving anything. Oh, seized in time. Yeah. Nice reaction.
That could be, if he took that fight, that could have been 12 dead eagles with no dead knights.
Yeah. Conversions now.
One monk goes down. Eagle gets converted. And the light cav is still roaming around being annoying. He got the light cav upgrade and he only has 2 of them. But they're looking for monks constantly. Pikemen are now mixed in. Nicov has 2 monks behind, so he can convert 2 pikemen. It's definitely who he wants to target with these conversions. And now he's going for a second TC.
Gets the pikeman. JorDan expands to the left side. Gets some stone, gets some extra deer. Second town center for Nicov. And it feels a bit like the time for knights is done. Either you go full 3 TC now for Nicov, defend till imp, or attack switch, which would be either longswords and trying to snipe all the slingers, or as I mentioned, CA, maybe in a wild vault, he might think into the samurai direction later on.
I think, like, if you want to complement this army, is CA, but I think Nikov's in a position where he feels like it is going to take him too long to mass the CA. At this point, he only has 1 range, right? He doesn't want to get the upgrades for them either. So he's just continuing to go knights. It's been working out for him so far. The only question is, will it work out long term? He is adding that 3rd TC now. Villager count 60 to 55. However, JorDan does have wheelbarrow, and he has horse color, which Nicov does not yet have.
No, horse color really hurts. And yeah, wheelbarrow timing. We're getting our old Nicov back.
Maybe. Oh, this is going to be a good engagement, I feel like, for Nicov here. There's a lot of pikemen mixed in. Can he eliminate them first? Looks like the knights are kind of doing well here. However, there's more production for JorDan, and JorDan finds himself some big clear-ups on the knights. Pikemen coming into play, and that is a full clear of Nikov's military. He escapes with just a few knights, and JorDan can easily produce.
I have no idea why we took this fight. Here's Nicov. Why aren't we fighting with like 2 scorpions mixed in at home? Could have made so much more sense. Like, we're not really using our mobility. That was a fight that was very questionable to me with all the pikemen that were there.
He's thinking samurai, I think, dude. Or just even defensive castle in that middle area. Right now, Nicov is fully focused on just securing his golds. He's going for a 4th TC at the front, and that will push JorDan away. But JorDan is back up to 21 military already as Nicov sends the knights around to try and find some eco damage maybe on the farms. Also raiding with the other 3 knights at the back who have limited HP.
Yeah, already took some hits. Surviving for now. Both players picking up some relics here. And, well, 14 on stone still. So, indeed, Nicov not producing much right now. Actually queues up 2 knights now that I'm saying it, and now cancels them again and goes for supplies.
Yep. There's the switch. Running out of gold at that front area. He has to go to that 3 tile to the north, and then he has to extend a long distance to find another gold pile. So castle placement, he will have to do wisely in this situation to get himself access to more gold. Where do you even put the castle here, Nilly? It's tough, right? Is it in the north there?
I like it. Maybe there
on that hill near the stone?
I like where Nicov is building it. And JorDan kind of wants to build it the same spot.
Yeah.
Kind of wanted it next to the stone there.
Jordan see that castle placement from Nicov. He does, and he's coming in with a super aggressive castle. Jordan has 12 villagers coming forward to build this.
Uh-oh.
Nicov has already 50% done his. Nicov has a few knights. He's got a monk there to support, and Jordan will cancel that castle.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay.
And he's undecided. He's just falling back. That's the better plan.
Yeah, I thought he really wanted to build one there. That would have been disastrous.
Samurai seemed like a really good option from Nicov right now. However, his food eco is still incredibly limited. Still no Horus Scholar, still no Wheelbarrow. Farm count, really not where it needs to be. But he does have Samurai, which are pretty good against Eagles.
Pretty good, yeah. That's like what shows you still how indecisive he was, right? Because he did supplies while being just seconds away from affording a castle.
He didn't know where the switch was going. There's no indecisiveness from Incas, though. You basically know what your next step is. Yeah. Japanese, you got a couple options. And the Eagles are just raiding under the TCs with the +2 armor. Samurai coming back to deal with those easily. Nicov repairing the wall in the north. And Jordan is now stretching out to the right side, grabbing the relics as well. Jordan's eco looks pretty good behind this. Not really any opportunities for Nicov to do damage, and slingers are coming out now.
And I don't think Nicov should overinvest into samurais. He can only defend here. Like, he will never get any villager kills, will get any raids in. I think if he goes for more than 10 samurais, that should be an overinvestment in Castle Age.
He's expanded his food eco, so he's done a good job there. 33 placed farms. However, Jordan's food eco looking really solid, right? 39 place farms. We've got more villagers on stone for further follow-up castles. He's got plenty of gold access, one even at the back of his base that he can take later. Nikov's still having gold issues. There's only one 3-tile that he can safely take right now.
Yeah, the one at the front a bit. Could expand to the left-hand side. Wants to deal with the raid at the top first. And he continues producing samurai, which is shocking to me. Nice expansion by towards the right-hand side by JorDan. What a massive wood line, making the map really tough to maneuver through.
Yep. Is that an H, or is that like a chair? It's a chair, right?
Chair, yeah.
Okay. It could be a power drill as well. Nice castle there from Jordan. Secures a gold, a stone, another gold behind, and another gold to the right.
And a lot of
really solid
maneuver possibilities for Nicov, right? Right-hand side will be now really tricky. Like, he needs to weirdly shift-click around the woodline if he doesn't want to take damage from the castle.
Imperial Age on the way for Jordan. On the back of this excellent food economy. Nicov taking gold in the center. He's still running out of gold on that one in the north, and he wants a castle up on that hill, most likely, where Jordan's Eagles are right now, but he's not going to get it at the moment. Damn, dude. Nicov started this off so well in early Castle Age, but against Incas, like, you have to win every fight. Incas can afford to lose 3 or 4 and still be in the game.
Yeah, it felt like a bit of stubbornness. What can I say? Like, just continuing with the knights there and then taking the one fight after Jordan was basically at his peak of pikemen and everything was together.
Samurai have found the castle on the right side. Kameoks are being produced, or just one, I suppose. And now the Cav Archer switch is coming in from Nicov. Feels too late, though. Jordan has slingers. Jordan has eagles. Jordan's going to be up to imp. Jordan has the eco upgrades, which Nicov still doesn't have.
No, that's sick. 6 eco upgrades against 2. That's crazy good for Jordan. That was a tough loss for Nicov. Here, if he can't pull it back. But, like, what are his options now? Yeah, Samurai will do a reasonable job against all the eagles, and CA will do a good job against the slingers. But
does Samurai get bonus damage against slingers?
I think less than...
Is there a unique unit?
I think yes, but I think less than a Man-at-Arm.
Okay.
And Jordan takes
Jordan wins that one.
Really well played.
That was just one bad fight from Nicov and a late switch. Indecisiveness, maybe.
Yeah, we saw like then like lots of monks. He went for supplies, then into the castle. Like TCs were late, then rushing it. No siege workshop, no archer range use. Very little raiding as well for having that amount of knights.
Yeah, maybe you don't even have to take that fight. You just send them into the left side. 20 knights in the left side. Jordan's going to have to bring his military back, right?
Yeah. And you have the
It
mobility.
gives you time to set the TCs up behind. He was using the mobility so well. And then he won the big fight near his base, healed up all his knights, and it felt like he got a little bit too confident, maybe.
Whew.
Good job from Jordan, though. Like we mentioned, going out to the stone early to get stone for extra TCs. Like, good job expanding his eco behind, especially getting the farm count up.
Yeah, that was crazy.
While he was pushing there.
Yeah. Really impressive how he got into so much food eco.
That's what the top players do nowadays, Nilly.
Playing well?
No, I think if you were to go back in time and look at like when people are adding farms, that would be one of the biggest differences between like Age of Empires today at a high level and Age of Empires back in the day.
Okay. I made a questionable post the other day saying that...
Hi, Neely. I still owed
saying that...
The Dark Age farms?
Yeah, Dark Age farms. Will be the future.
I don't know how to feel about that one because, like, you think about it, and on the surface, it doesn't really make sense, right? You want to take the food that's going to waste away under your TC. But then when you're thinking about, like, stability and having to make transitions while also producing military units, it's nice to have the farms already there to fall back to.
Especially with all the farms that we are now building without horse color. And then we have these awkward transitions. No.
I feel like it's probably not optimal, but
Thank you, Janky.
it is easier to make mistakes when you have farms set up behind, and easier to keep your production going. That makes sense.
More forgiving.
We're only
Yeah,
human, you know? Yeah.
Sadly, I would love to see a game with two perfect. Although you will dodge every single shot every time. So
Yeah.
melee units would be only melee units would be played. I think.
Uh-oh.
If you have perfect. What's
Oh,
happening?
thank God, it's migration. I thought I saw the game load in, and I saw the like jungle terrain, and I thought it was Black Forest for a second. It's migration coming in. Nicov playing Dravidians, Jordan playing Italians. Dravidians have been banned out a lot for this map, and Nicov actually has an island rather than a landlocked area like Jordan does at his base, and it looks like Nicov also doesn't really have as much room as Jordan has. Let's see what the trees are. 24.8k wood on those trees. And 24.5 for Jordan. Okay, Nicov actually has more wood. Interesting.
Did we maybe
Just
select
on the surface.
No, we didn't select any of the other. Yeah, that's actually 200 more wood.
Yep.
Really tight base, yeah. But obviously you will chop through most of them, and you're not building massive amount of farms, especially with Dravidians on migration. I think the moment where you're running out of farm space or migration with Dravidians, you are deep into Imp, and then there's no more wood left.
Yeah. They're fairly close if you want to go for early water pressure. I think both of these civs tend to play more into Castle Age and then landing early. A little bit more for the Dravidians. This is like the one map where we see the Dravidian stable featured almost every single time, which is interesting. But Nicov has actually gone for a transport ship right away. So this strikes me as forward dock. Fast feudal forward dock pressure.
Hold on. Like before the first fishing ship?
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
That's too crazy.
Is it?
Maybe
Maybe it's even forward dock on his opponent's island. Pressure.
This could be a
stage.
tower rush or what?
I don't know. I don't think you can sacrifice that many villagers coming forward. He's just going to send the scout.
That's sick.
Huh? So he's going to get all those water buffalo?
Maybe. Maybe it's a
a
fast castle? Still? Nah, it can't be. No. He has the food.
Yeah.
This is so
He's gonna
weird.
load these two up. I mean, Nicov did in a super aggressive, fast feudal forward dock strategy on Northern Isles against Burls.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that game with
No.
Burls playing Armenians?
Okay, maybe it
was
is
really sick.
because he wanted to scout the island a bit more. Because people
I mean, maybe, yeah.
were a bit late finding the perfect dock spot. And this is
And
still
to be
a
fair,
really good uptime. Holy moly.
If unless you know the setup of the island, there's no guarantee where your opponent is. He could be in like the left side, right? So you have to find the thinnest area, and he sent his scout over there immediately, and he's going to figure out it's not over there. He's going to find the shoreline on the other side, and he will find a spot to dock. So at the end of the day, the timing does work out for him. 57 seconds left, and Nicov is going to have enough wood for one dock. He's probably going to have enough wood once he gets the 200 for a second forward, and then some ships as well.
Ah, that's really solid. Did go for the mining camp instead of the second dock. That's the only thing that is not completely rushing this, but this is still really, really nice and early. And JorDan, wow, he will be up to fuel age like 4 minutes later, 3.5 minutes later. Sick.
He's going to be up to feudal age when all his fish are dying. That's kind of crazy. He's going to have to do a really good job at hiding his fish.
6:20 feudal time. Whew, this is tight
wild.
build. Yeah.
JorDan is now sending the fishing ship forward. He's looking for the docks. He's got another dock of his own going up.
Oh.
And he has stopped queuing fishing ships.
Is the third dock making that much sense? Maybe he feels like, okay, I can't get another dock up later if you are opening galleys. But we're actually opening fire galleys here as Nicov. That's a bit of a surprise to me.
Well, fire galleys will still push the fish away, and Nicov has actually shown the transport ship to JorDan.
Yeah, well, if you play 6:20 uptime, it's not a big surprise.
I mean,
think
well,
this is the only strategy.
there could be a world where, like, you go the galleys at home, right? And then add fish behind that.
Yeah.
So,
It's not proven
bit
to
of a
be a
question mark.
best strategy in the past, though. But yeah. 4 docks now by JorDan. Hui.
oh, man. So he's really going to invest in the defense. And Nicov, using the transport ship to scout is great. He can find out where the fishing ships are, where JorDan is trying to hide those. And I love the fact that JorDan has split these fish up so much.
Yeah.
So there's no condensed area where the fire galleys can come in and snipe all of the fish. Nikov's going to be busy chasing all of these around. He's going to have to micro. And JorDan still has only lost 1 fishing ship so far. It's going to get worse. But so far, only 1 dead. Nicov adding a ton of fish behind this too. He's kept that dock producing fishing ships ever since he got to feudal age.
Oi, speaking of that. Oi. Early market by JorDan. That's really surprising. Feels like he can afford 4 fire galleys and the market. That would be a competitive castle age timing from him as well.
Maybe if he has the food. Look at his food situation. No villagers on berries.
Yeah.
His fishing ships are dying. And like even with Italians, it's going to be really, really tough. And he's forced to get loom as well. Because he doesn't know if Nikov's going to go for any aggression with like landing the scout or something too.
Yeah, plus he also wants to repair his fires, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, he can afford a full second round of fires. That's crazy.
But he can't afford Castle Age.
Yeah, that was
And he's still busy. He's trying to repair the fishing ship. He's trying to repair the fire on the other side. That fire is going to outlast the other one. Using the fishing ship there to block the damage too. Well played from JorDan on the other side. And JorDan is now starting to outpop his opponent. Good thing he got loom. Those villagers fishing won't go down. Still, it's only 3 fishing ships left for JorDan.
Nicov was so active behind this. Look at that. He has 7 fishing ships and he has 600 food. This cast edge timing will be really solid by him.
Look at the water buffalo. He's sending the transport ship back, and they're all getting ready to go.
Okay.
To his base. And that's going to be just beautiful, right? You don't have to drop farms for a little while longer. Even if your fishing ships go down, you have something to switch on to.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know your opponent right now is just completely busy with all of your pressure forward.
Yeah, really sweet. The question now, though, how can JorDan try to return the favor? Because he is going to defend at home. When is the timing where you send your own fire galleys out for the counterattack? And JorDan decides now it's the time, or he sends 2 out. No, it doesn't.
Normally, I would kind of say, like, when you're on the way up to Castle Age, so you can get the War Galley upgrade, but he's not close. He is not close, and now he still has to worry about the fire galleys forward from Nicov that are in those docks, right?
Yeah. I think
he's adding more fish. JorDan is adding fish.
He feels like he defended. Don't think it's unreasonable. I think Nicov needs a second dock at home. It's getting reasonably inefficient now at home. Adds a demo there. Interesting. And Nicov adds a 3rd dock at the front. Okay, he means business.
Yep. Damn, dude. Has brought over some of those water buffalo. He's coming back for 3 more. And he's actually got 5 more to load up there. He's found all of them, basically.
Sick. How many are there on this map? I don't even know.
I think there's like 12 maybe in the center.
Yeah, I think. He found 4 more.
There's 2 that have been... Okay, found 2 more.
Yeah, I think he got 14. Sick.
Yep.
14. I can't even count that high. 14 times 150. Pui.
Fires along the backside from JorDan. Looking for the fish from Nicov. Did not go to the front. And Nicov is going to be able to get the War Galley upgrade. JorDan using the market a little bit. Italians. Hell of a drug. They're on the way up to Castle Age. Cheaper Castle Age timing. Still has to be concerned about any Navy coming along when his transport ship comes out. But Nicov is on the wrong side. He's gone for 2 more docks on the left.
Yeah, that's sick. That will be so much pressure. And if he keeps his fish alive at home, his economy will be so good in comparison to JorDan's.
I don't think he's going to expect JorDan looping all the way around behind the island, though.
Yeah, but you just
got fires over there. He did.
Yeah,
okay.
And a demo. And we'll be around in 7 seconds. He will have the upgrade. Technically, he didn't want to take this fight, but it's still good enough for him.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He's got a demo coming forward. His fish are going to survive. Damn, dude. Nice little development on the meta here from Nicov.
It did the sound, Dave. I heard it as well.
And another demo forward.
Oh, and those are so ugly. Like, Cast Age demos when you only have fires from Feudal Age. Okay, that's the best trade JorDan could have hoped for. 1v1 there.
Castle Age is coming in, and he's still keeping up production from his docks. 7 fires versus 8 from Nicov. He's going to lose another one. He's going to lose some more before the upgrades come in. And Nicov is going for a demo from that dock, but it's only at 50%. Nicov also building a barracks already on the middle. He might decide to go for a stable. JorDan has transported villagers over, and he has gone for that stable in the middle, along with a barracks.
Spearmen now being added. A bit of a surprise that Nicov couldn't afford monastery earlier. Could have maybe gotten 1, maybe even 2 relics already, if he wanted to focus on that, but obviously felt like water damage is a guarantee at this point as well.
Nicov really, really needs to snipe the fish from JorDan. I actually really like the fact that JorDan ended up adding extra fishing ships there after he took water control. But Nicov needs to get rid of those because JorDan still is in a pretty good position here after everything that's happened.
Crazy. That's what I love about Age of Empires the absolute most. If 2 people go into the game with completely different approaches and somehow we go into the mid game on even terms.
Yeah. Really, really nice. Nicov needs to get his gold situation sorted at home. That doesn't look amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oof. And he doesn't end up sniping the fish. So he doesn't get the fish from JorDan. Still has some pressure forward. Bowsaw now coming in from JorDan. TC production pretty steady. Another TC coming up in the center. And with those fish, JorDan was able to keep up villager production. So he's keeping pace with Nicov. The transport ship might go down, though.
Ooh, saves it
Could
for
be annoying.
now. Oh,
Huh?
okay. Fires didn't want to commit there, apparently.
All right.
Okay, the thing is, Nicov now goes for the approach. Okay, snipe the top dock. And then JorDan has to expand to the right-hand side. And then it's way easier to snipe because all the fishing ships will be on the same spot.
But he's going to... All those fires are weak at the top.
Oh, yeah, that's sick.
Yikes. Actually, yikes. Good micro from Nicov to force these guys back through. Take out that final one, and then finally take out the dog. JorDan trying to bait him away, though. JorDan is fishing over on the right side, and Nicov taking advantage of that. He's got a fire coming in. Kills a fishing ship, and JorDan's food eco now without the berries and with the fish wandering around is not able to sustain villager production or the light cav, to be honest. So Nicov might be in a more stable position at the moment. He's going to start pulling ahead in vills.
This could be a disaster for Nicov here. 3 light cav. First monk guaranteed to go down unless he jumps into the town center. No.
Should have finished the monastery and deposited the relic, but doesn't matter. The relic's
What?
right there
What?
anyway.
He deletes the relic at the monastery?
He deletes the monastery. That was at 97%.
Okay, get that
Maybe
2 wood
so he
back.
could escape with this monk. I don't know.
And builds another one? What?
I don't know. He's losing his mind.
This is his first pick. He has to win this one. You can't be down.
What a good recovery.
And what is
JorDan though?
like now? He's trying to get the relic from the front. Okay, gets it, but another monk just pops from the front monastery. 3 monks down without anything.
Yep. 1 relic, 2 relics. Still only has 1 TC in the center. Is still ahead on villagers. But this is
what is that
this is
monk?
not a good situation because his fish are about to die to a fire ship from JorDan too.
That's really well played by JorDan. Sick. The opening looked so good for Nicov.
Mm-hmm. Nicov bringing in 2 more relics. So there we go. Relic number 2 soon. Relic number 3 as well. Siege workshop from him.
How soon though, Dave? Both monks don't. Okay, okay.
He's taking the long way. I don't know what this monk is doing.
What long way?
What on earth? My man is using Yahoo Maps. There you go. He switched back over to Google.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Castle behind. Oh, that's problematic.
Oh.
And 3 light cav.
JorDan can push. There's only 5 villagers there. Like, JorDan can kind of push forward with that mangonel. There's not many villagers to garrison that TC, even if you're afraid of TC fire. And yeah, Nicov is not paying attention to that at the moment.
Might kill his own mangonel if it dives too deep.
Oh boy, that castle is in a rough position. JorDan adding a 3rd town center behind. He's getting Sanctity as well. He now has 11 villagers queued, so no more production issues with him. And the monks can... You know what? You could have that villager repairing the mangonel under the TC, and the monks could be healing it from behind.
He's going for the healing now, but now the defensive mangonel from Nicov. Can obviously build them cheaper, but JorDan sees it. Shouldn't lose a mangonel. Okay.
Nicov looping in from the right. He might be able to get these fish, finally.
Oh, that could be nice. Transporter down, 7 fishing ships down. JorDan, I'm a bit surprised that there's nothing there to protect them. Just a single demo is always such a nice thing, and fish runs out. Ah, they're actually sneaking away a bit. Oh, that's good for JorDan. Instant reaction.
Yeah, loses the transport, but at least he gets notified. This stuff is over here. Redemption on the way for JorDan. We do have a castle from Nicov, though, and that relic finally makes its way home, Nilly.
I'm happy now.
Yep. Redemption's kind of big advantage here for Italians over Dravidians. Also the fact they can, you know, click up a little bit cheaper to the next stage. So both players are going to be up around the same time. Nikov's eco is still fairly decent, right? Villager lead only has the first wood upgrade again. So old Nicov may be creeping in.
10
and then
fishing ships. Oh, what?
Decides to go. What? No, he oh my, I think he thought he clicked imp in that TC and then he switched it, but it was actually in the TC on the home island. So he's going imp in the forward TC. What is going on with Nicov today? Some misclicks, big time.
Yeah, and he actually cancelled, right? So I think he did it there, cancelled and did it there again.
I think he thought that he switched to the other TC.
Uh-huh. Well, luckily he won the Mangonel fights. And now he queues a villager there.
And punish that. 893 HP only on that. And if Nicov doesn't realize he's going up in that one, this could be really, really bad.
And he even single queued
forward.
That villager.
Yep.
So he should technically he should know. But
something's telling me that Nikov's feeling a little bit shaky today. I've seen some decisions that kind of look like just muscle memory making their way in. Also, the lack of eco upgrades in both games so far. JorDan's not going to punish it, though. He doesn't know. Like, he doesn't know, right?
Yeah, we won't assume it, right? It's like 2012, we would have gone for the TC, thinking, oh, maybe it's his MTC. Not in 2023. JorDan might not even expect Nicov to be up, right? Otherwise, he wouldn't build this wild castle.
Clear age still at 80%, 81. TC is going to be fine. There was a villager repairing that before. TC is surely going to be fine because JorDan's not attacking it.
Yeah, no,
oh, imagine if he was attacking that, man. Oh my god.
He could have.
Yep. Clear age still a minute and 50 seconds away for JorDan. So actually more of a difference than I thought initially. I do love the fact that JorDan has made outposts everywhere, so he's got full vision on that left side. If Nicov wants to expand it, he's still making outposts around there.
Yep. Absolutely nice move. Bit surprised that he's still not using the Mangonels, right? Like, Nicov reached him, and JorDan pulled back with his Mangonels. Why?
He's busy other places, I suppose. I mean, he is killing some of the fish forward from Nicov. He's trying to surround the island now of Nicov, and he's even adding in more fires. So it should probably be fast fire first from JorDan here, and then trying to find a different castle spot, because this castle is going to go down. Mangonels actually managed to range the trebuchet, and they'll take it out along with some vills.
That's really big.
Himself some time.
Yeah.
The Mangonels aren't very useful from this point forward, so if you can get one treb and some vills with them, that's huge.
Yeah. That's really well done by JorDan, who switches into archery ranges right now and gets fletching. Okay, against Dravidians, who are maybe going for the same thing. It's maybe
I think he might think his food eco is better, and it is. Nicov has 9 on food right now.
Yeah, that's actually like how many farms JorDan already has. That's so well played. 26, while Nicov has 3 working right now, soon 9.
And JorDan can even control parts of Nikov's home island because it is an island. It's not landlocked. He can't quite range these villas, but all it takes is just like a couple war galleys in here if he fully controls the water.
Third castle by Nicov. Is that really what we need?
Well, it does secure another golden stone over there. Also the wood lines as well. This is the chunky part of the island, right?
Yeah, true.
Like, there's a lot of stuff over here. Nicov just needs to get his food eco under control, and he's starting to drop farms, so it's looking okay.
But again, look at the eco upgrades. It still didn't improve. 6 against 1 eco upgrades. Like, work efficiency. Like, JorDan right now gets a solid 40% more income.
You can see it reflected.
30%,
Total risk
30%.
collected.
Yeah. That's sick.
And that's with the relics for Nicov, too.
Sick.
Do you think JorDan should attempt to land Nikov's island with condos? Or do you think he should just fully focus on the middle?
It's such an easy, small investment, right? It doesn't hurt. You already have control over that area. Transporter is cheap. And just put another threat into the head of your opponent. Even if you land with like 3 condos, the investment of the opponent is always bigger than your investment.
Yeah, and there's the forward dock from JorDan. Nicov going for more ranges near his castle, so probably thinking skirm as well.
Actually, even landing 5 elite skirms, right? If you have brace on those, with
or
ballistics,
even like, yeah, even just elite skirms and a treb. things get a little bit hairy, and maybe like a monk to convert a villager to repair.
Well, you can just send a villager with it.
Yeah, but you only have 5. Yeah, I guess if you have careening, you can.
Which Italians should always have at this point. But I'm not sure if he has it.
He doesn't have it. Fishing ships finally going down from Nicov. JorDan's clearing him up, and Nicov will need to drop more farms. His food eco is still not great, but he does have 4 trebs. He's got 3 bombard cannons. He's got mangonels, which could actually help against the skirms. Weird as that is to say, in Imperial Age, if JorDan's not looking.
Block printing Redemption Monks, I don't think mangonels are adding too much anymore, and JorDan active eyes here. Won't lose a monk.
Stables behind from JorDan.
His eco is just so good. 40 farmers.
Yeah.
He's on fire, man.
Yeah, he is making a few fires. More stables.
So
Illumination, masonry, all of the upgrades coming in. 137 villagers with the eco upgrades. And more efficient economy.
Oh, yeah.
This has not been a great follow-up to their early strategy here from Nicov. Hasn't been great at all.
Now gets reasonable farms at his home island. Redocked a bit. Is that 3 fishing ships only, though? It's just like the income is not there. Yeah, some bombard cannon hits.
Simply heals up behind. That guy was catching strays. Those shots were not meant for that monk. That is just a bad day, to be honest.
JorDan goes from the bottom now. I think he could just make some more dances through the center happen. Monk now dies.
JorDan?
For the right reasons.
Nicov has to defend his castle, but he's cleared up 4 of the monks.
Nicov will be so surprised by +4 armor hussars.
Yeah. And you can even land a few of those on his home island. And I think that's what JorDan's going to do.
Oh, yeah. And
JorDan
then
is distracted, though, and he might be losing more bombard cannons here. He pulls them away on time.
And you're kind of going down to 15 vills, right? If like 5 hussars are arriving on your home island. Not what JorDan... Oh, yeah, and JorDan is preparing them. Oh, this will be so disastrous for Nicov.
This will be really bad. Really, really bad.
Bombard cannon gets converted.
Gets converted. He's going to get away with it.
Dodged. Gets a shot off even. Okay. Damage dealer.
Not bad. Not bad.
Also, great job of JorDan building some fires at the bottom first. And oh, he's even landing with villagers.
Ooh,
only 5 though.
So he can make...
Will be stable.
He can make... I think stables are probably better here than condos at this point, because you're already upgraded fully, right?
Yeah. Still, like, careening so cheap for Italians. Should have been an easy choice, in my opinion.
He's busy. He's busy at other places. Nicov playing pretty condensed at the top. He's trying to slowly push out, but, I mean, his eco is still kind of all over the place, right? He's got the farms finally set up at home, but still only 2 on gold at the moment. No stone income coming in for him.
Only 1 town center on the main island.
Uh-oh. Here comes the landing. Uh-oh.
Castle?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How many villagers does Nicov have here on his home island? 86 out of 103 total.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Nicov goes for a panic castle here. He has to. Can he quick wall out these Hussars? Those are some great quick walls there.
Sick.
And JorDan's castle won't go up in time. Amazing quick walls here from Nicov to keep the Hussar out from denying his castle. Fires are now pressuring the woodline, and Nicov is actually pushing on the other side too. But a shot from JorDan on the bomber cannons.
That was impressive by Nicov. How he's not instantly dying there. Bombard cannons now losing their lives though. Skirmishes as well. Well, Nicov is playing this one reasonably well, but he's just so far behind in so many aspects. And JorDan, yeah, we felt like 5 Hussars would do the same as this landing.
Oh god, still losing villagers here. Still losing villagers here, nearly. Oh,
Yeah.
GG called from Nicov. It was such a good opening. And it just felt like the follow-up was so lackluster. And JorDan, I mean, credit to him, right? He went, what, 4 dock fire galley production? Added in those fish, which I think was massive.
Yeah.
To add in 6 additional fishing ships when the water's still being contested. He took the risk there. And then once he got to the middle, I mean, just look at it. Farms everywhere, TCs everywhere, fully teched into skirmisher, hussar, bombard cannon, monks, everything.
Yeah. The land play of JorDan was just so good. With the monks there, early light cav as well. And that's where Dravidians struggle a bit, right? You can't really commit onto too many monks compared to the Italians. And Nicov made life really hard for him and JorDan. It is just easier to play, right? 4 docks at home and then land and play light cav. It's just like you always can control and play one area. While Nicov, it's just so wild for him where he has to control everything.
Yep. 10k more food collected for JorDan.
Sick.
Yep. Kind of disgusting. And I like the opening build there from Nicov. How much better do you think he would have done if he had gone for a couple galleys rather than fires at the beginning there?
The 2 galleys, right? You just kill more fish, but after you kill the fish, they perform worse against the new fire galleys.
But if you go 2 galley opening and then follow that up with fire galleys.
Yeah, obviously. Like you,
Yeah.
maximum of 2 fire galleys, 2 normal galleys. I think you kill 2 more fish, but then JorDan reclaims water a bit earlier.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you can potentially snipe the villagers too that are fishing or repairing there. But it's tough, right? It's obviously tough.
Yeah. JorDan shouldn't do a lot of repairing and doesn't need to because the galleys obviously need to move away from the fires.
Damn, dude. JorDan's up 2-0.
Sick.
Ooh.
Good for the JorDan
First sim
fanboys.
pick
And
for
gold
Nicov.
rush next.
So it goes on to JorDan's home map, Gold Rush, and we're looking at the civs here. Nicov has Aztecs potentially. JorDan's got, I mean, Portuguese, Bohemians, Georgians. I've all seen them on Gold Rush before. Georgians, Bengalis. Interesting.
And we've just seen Georgians, right? By Vivi.
Manaspa were pretty strong. I think he thought they were stronger than they were at some points, playing full Castle Age against Garland Wars Pikemen and diving underneath the castle to take a fight.
I think he had a really good spot early Castle Age. And then just didn't transition to Imp. No.
Margugu, thank you. Oh, I did it again, dude. I muted myself on the stream and I didn't mute on Discord.
Yeah, you did it last day as well. Last time. So now it doesn't want to that I talk about it. Rettich, thank you for the sub. Janky, thank you for the $20. Yeah.
40 seconds.
I'm trying to restart Age of Empires. Not really sure what happened here.
I had that for a while too. I figured out it's if you...
I think I have to even close capture Age. Yep. What?
if you're in the game and then you haven't exited out of like the end screen of the game and then you hit spectate match from like spec dashboard or whatever, you have to restart the game. You can't load into it. It'll pause on the waiting screen. Buggy.
Okay.
And here we go. Bop. Heading on to Gold Rush. Nicov has Bengalis, JorDan as Georgians. Or we could call them the Jordans.
I will allow it.
Okay. And he says, enjoy. Enjoy what?
The
What
game.
are we enjoying, JorDan?
The game.
Oh. This is the internet, Nilly. This is serious business, okay?
Okay.
Can't be typing enjoy in the chat.
Trying to connect to multiplayer.
You have problems like connecting with things
With Age of Empires.
with other players? Have you tried putting yourself in its shoes?
It's loading now.
Okay, good. So, over on the other side for Nicov, Bengalis, his last chance. He does have a good setup, though, in the corner. He can easily wall in this entire corner, have both safe stones, both safe golds.
Does he have a good
safe
corner?
wood lines at the back. It's a pretty decent corner. Yeah, I'd give it a solid B+.
Okay.
Corner at the top's a B. Corner at the left is a B. Corner... Oh, that's an A corner in the south. That's a good corner.
Okay. Now with fewer deer in the corner, it should be downgraded, right?
Yep. Yep. Wildlife does upgrade it a little bit. But I like the profile on the hill. And the mix-up of having the stone there provides a good contrast, right?
JorDan deleted a house next to his berries.
He did, yeah. He made it one forward, and as soon as that was completed, it deleted the house.
Okay.
It's going for Loom, and it looks like he's going to click up 18 pop and go for that scouts build. People have been doing with the Georgians. Just a few scouts, wall up, get to the castle age, get those churches up for the efficiency. I'm still not convinced how much that those churches are, like,
10%.
really giving you. I know, but...
Well, it's simple, right? If you collect, let's include building time a bit. If you collect more than 2,200 resources in that screen, it paid off.
Yeah. It's a slow burner, though.
But if you have farms, it should be absolutely worth it because they keep farming there for a long time. Like wood lines, you're easily getting more than 2,000 wood out of those. And it's nice protection for the wilds.
I know it's good. I just don't think it's as good as some people think it is.
Agreed. It still is like 200 wood that you have to invest beforehand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first 2-3 are nice. No.
Like if it takes away from your second or third TC time,
No.
Then it could hurt,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. I think it will be. You should never delay TCs for it. Yeah. Like, it should like the first one should have the same timing as if it was a generic church, I believe.
yeah.
And you just build it a bit differently to have benefits.
Do you think it should cost like 5 stone to make one of them?
I wouldn't mind if they cost like 25 stone. I think 5 stone is a bit too random.
Is it though?
Yes.
Okay.
JorDan dealt a lot of damage to Nicov. Now runs away. Heals
He
up.
can heal up.
Perfect scenario for him. What? No, JorDan! Why did he take
What are you
that risk?
talking? He had the hill, dude.
But it was unnecessary risk.
Was it?
In my eyes, yes.
Why? He got to 6 HP, so he could tank 2 hits.
Okay. Then it was nice.
Yeah, you can do one hit, pull away. Fortunately, Nicov fought uphill. And here come the Lions. Here come the Lions. We saw this last time. Alessa tried to lion rush Vivi, and they almost got a villager, but he managed to save it.
Yeah, actually got a bit of confusion in there, yeah.
Yeah. Is he looking for more, or is he just trying to go in? It's going to be fully walled here from Nicov. In a second, and he's gathering the forces.
And Jordan still didn't find Nicov. He still didn't find him.
He's waiting.
He's not gathering forces. He's just confused.
I have an express delivery of lions. They told me it was at this apartment building. I'm not sure where to go. And let's hope that Nicov does not go for a town center there.
Oh, sneaky.
That is the elephant graveyard.
Oh, look at Nicov scouting, though. Oh, God.
What scouting?
Yeah. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay. When will we see the third unit die this game?
You want like a timestamp?
Yep. In-game time.
1442.
Okay. The Monk of Nicov?
I don't know what it's going to be. You just asked for the timing.
Okay. 1442.
Yeah. What's
I
yours?
will reflect on how highly I value, depending on how close we get.
Yeah, well, I'm better at reflecting than you, all right? Got a lot more surface area.
True.
For
Shiny
now.
boy. I will say 1443. Let's see who's closer.
Oh, are we doing Prices Right rules? You could be that guy. You could be that guy.
A poker player in position. You always want to be in position.
Dude, I always felt terrible for the middle person at Prices Right. Like, at least the first person, you know, they get their guess, and then the middle person gets their guess, and then the final person along the line just goes one higher, right?
Yeah, it should be hidden, yeah. Positional advantage is massive there. But hey, you could have asked me the same question. Then I would have had to answer first.
Yep.
Okay, first house down.
Scout is coming. 1442 is on the way.
1443
Castle Age.
also on the way.
Also on the way. Castle Age is coming in here for Nicov. He does have, or he will have 4 extra villagers because of Bengalis, which is very, very nice. And he's going to put faith in that Bengali eco.
Maybe even 5 because he still doesn't have Loom.
Not true. Oh.
You're right.
I like the way all those scouts are syncing up.
Yeah. Okay, we have some time. Nothing is happening right now, right? Heavy recommendation, what you could do the next 2 days. There is an auction happening right now in London, and they're streaming it live. Like movie and TV gadgets. Like, for example, C-3PO's helmet was auctioned. Or the whip of Indiana Jones. And they're auctioned for like 500,000, or the whip was 1 million, or the hoverboard of Back to the Future and such. Extremely entertaining.
Yep.
Happening the next.
Sounds like a blast, dude.
Okay. Glad that we're
Not
on
a
the
big
same page.
paraphernalia guy, I'm not gonna lie.
A what?
I'm not a big paraphernalia guy. Oh, 1424?
Nothing happening here. Healing.
Husbandry's in. Husbandry's in.
Healing.
Nicov. Husbandry's in. 1437.
Are you that good, Dave? Are you that good?
No, it's so close.
Oh!
48. No way, bro. So close.
That was a good prediction, Dave. Oh. Like, I know I won, but emotionally, I think you lost. Yeah.
That was so close, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was a
Damn.
good guess, Dave. That really shows you your game knowledge.
You throw enough darts, some of them are gonna land, bro. There's the third TC here for Nicov. And well, the JorDans are not in the castle age yet, but when they get there, wouldn't be surprised to see a second and third TC and that fortified church. Really gonna have to think about where to place that.
Well, he sends 3 villagers out there. Maybe next to the gold. Just directly next to the gold, right? Do you see?
Yep, or
church?
right on that straggler tree.
Yeah, I think I would build it to the right.
Okay. JorDan now coming out with villagers, trying to get a town center maybe in the center.
Yeah. And then next to the church. The church. Oh, the direct center. Oh, boy.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, there's only space for one up there. He didn't want to go where the lions are on the other side. And he's got the light cav to protect, and Nicov is going to find this. And JorDan, well, he does have loom. Nicov still without. Cool.
Didn't he send 4 vills? Am I confused?
He sent 3 vills.
Okay.
Not 4.
Still no church. Makes me a bit sad.
Nikov's eco is so much better than JorDan's right now. It's disgusting. Actually disgusting. Bengali economy. Can't look down on it. And he's already bringing in a second relic.
Still no loom. 700 eco ahead. 700 resources gained. Pretty
It's only going to get worse, too.
Yeah.
There's the church right there in the farms. It's a cool looking building, I will say.
Overshot potential there on the woodline. I think this is the first church. Makes a lot of sense as well. Maybe you want to keep the space at the top? What's all?
Oh, he's just chopping away. He's already chopped. Okay, he adds the houses. I saw the scouts kind of looping around, but he did send the light cav over there to defend. So my question is here with Bengalis, what is your composition that you're trying to make your way into? Is it like
Against
just
Georgians?
Halb or like
Just Halb.
Halb?
I think
Halb
Halb.
into Elephant Archer maybe?
like
Halb Arbalist?
I think just helps. Like Georgians, like they will struggle a lot. Like, do they want to play hand cannoneers? That will take quite some time. And typically, if you like have the gold control in the center, you aren't really opening skirms. And if Georgians goes for Arbalest, Bengalis won't be unhappy with that.
Okay. Halb. It is. Halb Monk, maybe?
Actually, he's opening Elephant Archers in Castle Age. Okay.
Big energy here from Nicov with no gold access other than the 7 tiles that are in his base. He's opening Elephant Archers. He's got 26 on food right now, and he's going for a 3rd range.
And lots of stones.
So he's going to mass up the Elephant Archers, push out to the center, try and get that castle. Interesting. And he's putting them far back in the base, so JorDan has no idea about this. And this is a bit of an unorthodox strategy, and I feel like JorDan is a player where you can really kind of bamboozle him with a strategy he's never seen before.
Yeah, true. The guy that is mainly known for his clean execution, strong meta play. But we've seen him struggle once he faced very creative strategies. And Elephant Archers in Castle Age, trying to claim the middle on Gold Rush. I would be really surprised if JorDan never faced that.
JorDan's monk just looped all the way around the monastery to the front door to deposit the relic.
Well, maybe you have to open.
Nice.
You have to put it in the main entrance.
That was really satisfying in a weird way. Gotta use the door, that's right. So many Elephant Archers, dude.
Yeah, and you need ballistics with that as well, and he's getting it. Yeah. Botkin need it as well, and then
Oh, wow.
send the people. And The question is, how aggressively are you building your castle? Oh,
Jordan will
JorDan
see
imping.
one elephant archer. Now he sees more. Now he sees more. He's going up to imp. He's going for the castle in the center. But Nicov is coming out for a castle of his own. And if Nicov stalls out the elephant archer production, he can go up to imp fairly soon. Still really not the food eco that you would love to see from him at this stage, but pretty solid.
I think
He's adding more
JorDan
farms.
actually should attack... No, Nicov should attack JorDan at home.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, light cav. Diving in a bit deep.
Ooh, these elephant archers with ballistics are going to be tough. He still doesn't have bodkin arrow. You need that. Kind of need that, but he also needs imp.
And JorDan, potentially the toughest civ to break in the center. You take less damage when the opponent is fighting uphill, and you repair 50% of the costs.
And you have fortified churches that you can drop down for 200 wood. Pretty tough. Go, Nicov. Go into his base, my son. What does he have there? He's got nothing.
Yeah, you can kill the wood line.
And
Scouts could
bodkin
help
arrow.
out.
Please.
I wanted to focus on him first, which is very understandable.
Does he get it once he has 200 food? No, he doesn't realize.
I think a 4th TC is desperately needed for Nicov as well. If you want to go for this army comp, you need a crazy economy. And JorDan, oh, he has to build the castle at home. Ooh, not what he
Nikov's gonna
wanted
be like,
to do.
why can't I range these villagers? You don't have bodkin, my friend. He doesn't realize, Nilly. He doesn't know. He doesn't. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, you can't hit those? What the hell? He doesn't know.
Will he ever know? Lucky. Oh,
He knows now.
tower by
These
JorDan
elephant
to block the
archers.
gold. Love it.
Yeah, you can go for Swan Towers as well. If you want to invest into that. It affects your, I think it affects your churches and your castles too, right? No, it
Yeah.
affects your castles. Does it affect your churches? as
Churches
well?
as well, yeah. I just learned that in the
Okay.
last game. What about town centers?
I don't know. You can dive underneath this castle with these elephant archers, right? He doesn't have the armor. Never mind.
Yeah,
Or
like,
bloodlines.
what are you achieving? Like, they are not killing a trap. They do 1 damage per shot.
You could just sit there, idle the entire thing.
Eventually, a castle will kill you. There's some light cav out as well. Oh, this is really interesting. I'm not sure if Nicov faced this scenario. Like, he will have no chance in a trap war here. And I'm not sure if he knows.
Oh, man.
3rd castle at home, though, for JorDan. He's not really getting a lot of traps towards the center. Ideally, have double castle setup in the center. Goes for lots of monks. Theocracy is in as well. Block printing. He knows how he wants to deal with those elephant archers. Nicov needs to go for light cav, actually.
Nilly, I think Nikov's going to loop around and look at the gold and see what's available, and he's going to go to the lion gold in the north.
Not impossible.
Masonry on the way. He will engage in a treb war. No bomber cannons available for the Megalis, and there's the stables behind.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, that's a lot of dead monks. Oh, not a single
dead.
conversion.
Not a single conversion there. All dead. Armor upgrade incoming for Nicov. Only 32 on food. JorDan, only 20 on food right now, but right now his objective is holding that center area.
Okay. Way
And
better
look
job
at
of
the-
getting eco upgrades by Nicov compared to the first
Look
two
at the
games.
lack of stone he's spending repairing that castle.
Yeah, yeah. How slowly
dropping
it's
so
trickling
slowly.
down. Ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like
Nicov is spending so much stone to repair this.
You need to focus the traps. There's no way that you can get the castle. It's like completely broken, I believe.
It's a team bonus too, right? The repairing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the hill advantage, right? It's like
Yeah.
2 crazy bonuses that are lining up together. You cannot kill a castle on the hill. And Nicov had 3 traps shooting.
think you're almost at the point where you can run in with these elephant archers, but I mean, there's 9 monks there from JorDan. So JorDan's already got kind of a counter. Bengali elephant archers do have a resistance against monks, but they're still very, very slow.
I think if you have like 20 light cav, then you make a crazy go happen. He's at 9 right now. 3 more in the queue. He needs to prepare houses.
It's like a 6-shot from the castle onto one of these elephant archers to kill it, right? So they're very, very tanky. You can just dive underneath that, but you do need the light cap to deal with the monks. Elephant archer mass is up at 29. Nicov hasn't really lost that many villagers. He still has 126.
Only 3 TC. JorDan lost a
It's
trap.
a pretty good army for Nicov here.
Yeah. Army value. More than double. Way more. JorDan's very slowly attacking into skirmishes now with 1 archery range. Moves forward with the monks. Not sure if I like that too much.
That's a good castle placement from Nicov back there. Trebs are going to have to come forward to get that.
Oh, yeah.
Still gives him some protection. Bloodline's now coming in. He needs the armor upgrades for his elephants if he wants to dive under that castle. The monks are pushing forward. The Trebs are trying to snipe the monks. Does Nicov get the... Treb hits, he gets 1 only.
Light cover moving in.
Watch out, old men.
15 is the magic number. JorDan, no reaction! This is so good for Nicov!
No reaction at all! All of the monks are going to go down unless they garrison, and here come the elephant archers, and the Trebs are still firing away from behind. That castle is still up from Nicov. Light Cav getting kills on the villagers. They have that +3 armor, and they're looping around for the monks again. Nicov doesn't have to worry about the conversions coming in because the Light Cav are taking care of them. He's killing the repair villagers. His castle is still alive. Let's see if he can clear up all these Trebs.
I think Nicov needed some elephants, like armored elephants, to deal with those traps. That would have been the way to go. And now Light Cav count is not that high anymore. 7 only.
Dude,
JorDan is holding this.
That castle is still alive. It's just not dying. It's not going down.
And look at how many builds JorDan is using to repair. He's having like 25 villagers around this. And look at how slowly the stone is decreasing.
Oh my god.
And it's full HP against 4 shooting traps. And that's without masonry. Oh, JorDan?
Oh my god.
You have to repair. It's honestly like this needs to be fixed.
Yep. You can't let this castle go down. It's too easy to repair. You can't give up this position. Like, if Nicov couldn't break your position with that he just pushed in with, I don't know what it's going to take. Especially with Manaspa now being mixed in. And Nicov is running out of stone. Nicov still has a stone to the south of his base. Does he see that? He does. Oh my god, dude. Parthian tactics. Pretty good. Light Cav number getting up there again, but Manaspa number is climbing.
Only 2 traps.
Only 2 traps.
And Nicov is losing his mining camp.
Yep.
That's a bit further
from
back.
One, like, it's 5 tiles away.
Makes sense. Still makes sense.
Yep.
Good moment for handcart as well, if you wanted to think about it.
Castle is full HP again.
Yeah. Nicov needed to focus the traps, not the castle here.
Yeah.
Especially if you have 4 traps on your own. You can one-shot, right? Only 3 or 4 need to hit.
Ooh, he's hitting shots again.
Yeah.
Here come the Light Cav.
How many stables do we have? We only have 4 stables. That's not enough. 12 in the queue.
Treb goes down. Manaspo just kind of ripping through those Light Cav. But they can't win the fight against the Elephant Archers yet. Chemistry is now on the way for Nicov. That will help with his damage output. I don't think Pikes is in as well for him.
That would
so he could use that upgrade. And obviously, Elite Elephant Archer, but that's expensive. Nicov does now have 62 on food, Nilly. He has really expended his food eco. And I think he might be going for a counter raid on JorDan with these Light Cav.
Okay, how's JorDan's base looking? But he has double castle set up at home. And a church. Like, this is not going to kill more than 10 builds, I believe.
Could be distracting, though.
Yeah, true. Oh, instant reaction. Perfect by JorDan. Just offers those 7 villagers and says, that's totally fine for me.
Yep. Nicov can't get his way in. Frustrating position here for Nicov. It just feels like you're never going to be able to break that stuff at the middle. He needs to go to that stone to the south. I don't think he notices that that's there.
What a strategic, patient play by JorDan. You have to love it.
Lead Elephant Archer coming in. Manaspa dealing with the light cab. They're not going to find anything, really.
Well, they found 7 villager kills, right? Now maybe 2, 3 behind this. Even moving around.
All right, it's going to have to be, with this go from Nicov, a lead Elephant Archer.
But with what siege? He only has 1 trap. There's no go. JorDan doesn't need to take a fight.
How much are the Manaspa? 14 plus 5 attack.
Sick. And now even more pop space for him. Gives him a solid 6 more pop space.
Elephant Archers are hard to kill, man. Elephant Archers are hard to kill. Never underestimate them. The Manaspa coming in. The Manaspa need to retreat. Trebs are still working away on that castle. Nicov still not on that stone to the south. He's got Blast Furnace, though, so his Light Cav should be doing well against the Trebs now. And the Elephant Archers are going to be able to clear this army eventually. Numbers are being whittled down, however. And the castle, still very low HP. He's out of stone soon.
How much gold is Nicov getting behind this, though? That's so many exposed villagers at the front, and JorDan can continue with the production. Not sure if we can say the same about Nicov.
34 Manaspa, and he's kept the numbers up. And the Elephant Archers are dying. The castle is down. This is it for Nicov.
What a crazy game. GG, good luck next. JorDan with the strategic masterpiece.
Damn, dude. JorDan came to play today. Excellent macro on that migration game. Same with the Land Madness game as well. Nicov took 1 bad fight there. And then right here, it's, you know, a situation where JorDan wasn't familiar with what the Bengalis would go for, Elephant Archers. But Nicov also wasn't familiar with trying to push up against a Georgian castle on a hill.
Yeah. He didn't know, I think. He doesn't know that this is unbreakable, basically. You saw how 4 traps are shooting, and JorDan was at full HP the whole time with the castle. What a nice use of this civilization.
Yep.
Yeah, and JorDan will go into the decider tomorrow. Will face another player that is 2-2, and then his fate will be decided if he goes into the playoffs or if his run ends. Damn,
bro. The eco was so good from Nicov at the end there too, but that when there's just that sequence of events where he's got 3 or 4 trebs attacking the castle, JorDan's repairing with 6 villagers, and his stone is going down by like 1 every second. And that's it.